Charisma House presents Revolution, an urgent call to a holy uprising, written by Michael L. Brown, narrated by Stephen Bowlby. Preface. From 2000 to 2020, the genesis of this book. There are two parts to the story of this book, and they are set 20 years apart, the first dating to 2000 and the second dating to 2020. As urgent as the backdrop was to the first edition of this book released in 2000, the backdrop now, 20 years later, is all the more urgent. It is time for a holy, Jesus-centered, word-based, spirit-empowered, coast-to-coast, moral and cultural revolution. Either that, or America as we know it will be a thing of the past. Let me begin, then, by reproducing some of what I wrote in the original preface in 2000 as we wind back the clock together. The text that follows in italics was written 20 years ago. Sometime in the first half of 1999, something snapped. Perhaps it was the Columbine killings. Perhaps it was the accumulated frustration mounting from years of political corruption and moral decline in America. Perhaps it was the realization that the American church had gone as far as it could with its present mindset and methods. Whatever the exact factors were, I am sure of this. Believers across the land began to say, "Enough is enough. We need a revolution." This book, first written almost entirely during an intense 6-week period, from the last week of December 1999 to the first week of February 2000, is a clear and definite call to get the revolution underway. But language like this can easily be misunderstood, so let me make some things perfectly clear. This book is not a call to the violent overthrow of the government, nor is it a call to take up arms or to use intimidation tactics against those with whom we differ. Nor is it a call to political activism in and of itself. It is a call to something far more extreme, a call to live out the gospel with all its radical claims, a call for the people of God to impact this generation with a prophetic message of repentance, a call to spark the most sweeping counterculture movement in our nation's history, a call to take back the moral ground that has been stolen from under our feet, a call to follow Jesus by life or by death. In that sense, it is a call to start a revolution. Now.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?